Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, the Thompson family decided to bring home a peculiar pet, a parrot named Percy. Little did they know that Percy wasn't an ordinary parrot, he was the talkative terror of the bird kingdom. From the moment Percy arrived at the Thompson household, he started chattering away. His vibrant green feathers and mischievous eyes hinted at the trouble he could cause. The Thompsons, however, were enchanted by his colorful plumage and didn't think much about his incessant talking. As the days passed, Percy's vocabulary expanded. He not only mimicked the voices of each family member but also managed to replicate their tones and inflections. At first, it was amusing to hear Percy imitate Mr. Thompson's hearty laugh or Mrs. Thompson's gentle cooing. However, things took a turn when Percy overheard conversations not meant for his bird ears. One evening, the Thompsons were engrossed in a family meeting. They were discussing a surprise party for Grandma Thompson's upcoming birthday. Little did they realize that Percy, perched innocently in his cage in the corner, was soaking in every word. The next day, chaos ensued as the Thompsons prepared for Grandma's party. As the doorbell rang, Grandma Thompson walked in to find her living room decorated with banners, balloons, and a giant banner reading, "Surprise Party for Grandma." "Honey, did you tell Percy about the surprise party?" Grandma asked, puzzled. The Thompsons exchanged confused glances. Mrs. Thompson, noticing Percy's sly expression, gasped. "Oh no, Percy!" Percy, proud of his newfound knowledge, puffed out his chest and squawked, "Surprise party for Grandma." The surprise was spoiled, but the family couldn't stay mad at Percy for long. He had an uncanny ability to make even the most serious situations comical. From mimicking the mailman's whistling tune to impersonating the neighbor's barking dog, Percy's antics had the entire neighborhood in stitches. One day, as the Thompson kids, Emily and Jake, were playing in the backyard, Percy seized the opportunity to join the fun. He squawked, "Simon says, jump like a kangaroo." The kids, giggling uncontrollably, hopped around the yard, much to the amusement of the neighbors who had gathered to watch the avian show. Word of Percy's talkative talent spread, and soon, the Thompson household became the talk of the town. Friends and neighbors would drop by just to witness Percy's latest performances. The Thompsons, who had initially been worried about Percy's loose beak, realized that his ability to spread joy far outweighed any inconvenience. However, the talkative pet's talents reached new heights when he began offering unsolicited advice. As Mrs. Thompson was preparing dinner one evening, Percy squawked, "Add more salt." Startled, Mrs. Thompson hesitated but decided to follow Percy's advice. To her surprise, the dish turned out to be the best she had ever made. From that day forward, Percy became the family's culinary consultant, offering tips and tricks on everything from baking cookies to grilling burgers. The Thompsons marveled at how a talkative parrot had turned into their very own feathered Gordon Ramsay. Despite his newfound fame, Percy remained a mischievous bird at heart. One day, as Mr. Thompson was working from home, Percy overheard a work call and decided to join in the conversation. He mimicked Mr. Thompson's boss's stern voice, saying, "Thompson, I need those reports by 3 p.m. sharp." Mr. Thompson, initially flustered, burst into laughter, realizing that even in the professional realm, Percy could break the ice. As time passed, Percy's fame spread beyond the neighborhood. He became a local celebrity, with news outlets featuring stories of the talkative parrot who could brighten anyone's day. The Thompsons, proud of their feathered friend, embraced the joyful chaos that Percy brought into their lives. One day, as the sun set and the Thompsons gathered on their porch, they reflected on the unexpected joy Percy had brought to their lives. Grandma Thompson, whose surprise party had been spoiled by Percy, chuckled and said, "That bird might talk too much, but he's brought us more laughter than we could have ever imagined." And so, in the quaint suburban neighborhood, The Thompson family and their talkative pet lived happily ever after, their lives forever intertwined with the charming and mischievous parrot named Percy.